So this ewe has been taking great care of them twin ram lambs. No problems there. She's a really good ewe, plenty of milk. They seem to be up, very active. And with our current weather forecast, over the next 3 days, it's only going to be high in the teens, getting down into single digits overnight. What I want to do is go ahead and jump a step and get these ewes moved out of the lambing jugs over into their own pen with their lambs. So here's this nursery area set up for those 2 ewes and their lambs. It's a 10 by 10. That's plenty of room for them for now. As more ewes have lambs, of course, we're going to expand that. But with this temperature getting down low, and a lot of these ewes do this week, I know that I'm going to need those jugs freed up over there just because they're going to start dropping lambs when it's down to 8 degrees in the middle of the night. For sure, that's how it works for us. So we want to get them moved in here, and I'll just worry about getting their ears tagged and tails banded tomorrow. But right now, I just want to get those jugs freed up and get them moved over into here. So that went really easy. Like to see that these lambs are all playing around. None of the ewes are knocking the other lambs over. Everybody seems to be getting along all right, which is good. Both these ewes have a really good temperament. I wasn't too worried about that, but you just never know with them. What I need to do next, though, is go ahead and get fresh straw back in those 2 lambing jugs, get those waters cleaned out that were in there in the feeders. That way everything's ready for the next ewe that has her lamb. I got everything over there to set up a 3rd lambing jug, and I might go ahead and get everything over there to set up a 4th. That way I'm ready. That way it's the middle of the night, freezing cold. You really don't have to think about a lot of extra stuff or where something's at. Everything's right there where you need it. But now I'm going to go ahead and get those pens ready. That way we're ahead of the game for when the next set of lambs arrive. So the rest of this vlog is ruined because I think the temperature was getting too cold. The camera wasn't recording right. The sound sounded horrible. And then the camera just kept dying because the battery just kept saying it was out of power. So the lamb that had the messed up legs and the broken leg, we came out that morning after we casted it, and it was just laying in the corner of the pen, unresponsive. It still seemed to have a slight heartbeat, so we needed to get it warmed up before we put any food in it, so we could check it out. And while we were trying to get it warmed up, it just ended up passing away. You know, that happens sometimes with these lambs. We're not really sure why. The ewe basically, I think, pushed it over off to the side throughout the night and probably didn't let it get any milk. It's been a couple weeks since that has happened, so I know now that ewe has taken great care of that other lamb. That other lamb's clean. She's very attentive to it. It's growing great. where, you know, she must have sensed that there might have been something else wrong with that lamb or something. We're not really sure. You know, at the end of the day, these are still just animals. We've had a similar situation like this happen before last year, where we had a ewe had twin lambs. We saw the lambs get up, try to get up underneath her for milk, come back out a couple hours later, and the one lamb has basically been beat up or stomped, you know, to where it's not alive anymore. We're not really sure why that ewe did that either, because she raised that other lamb just fine. Never had another issue out of her, but for some reason she didn't want that one lamb. It's just a weird thing that happens sometimes, I guess, you know, with animals. But that's why we only were moving 3 lambs over there to that nursery, and we're hoping that lambing continues with great success for us and things go great. Well, that'll wrap up this one. Thanks for watching.